Today's cover story, Apple's newest iPad, just unveiled, has a sharper picture, a better camera, and is faster than its two predecessors. It is the first product Apple has introduced to the public since Apple's co-founder, Steve Jobs, died last year. Observers say his absence was felt. Apple's new CEO, Tim Cook, dressed as casually as his predecessor, Steve Jobs, introduced the latest iPad along with a running total of Apple's latest sales.
And we have now sold an astonishing 315 million devices through last year, and 62 million of those just last quarter.
The figures were impressive, but comparisons to Steve Jobs also were inevitable.
I am noting, though, that the presentation clearly isn't to Steve Jobs' standards. The regular comments with regard to the magic, the wonder of the product just aren't there.
After Steve Jobs died of pancreatic cancer last year, analysts say Apple had to make a choice between its operating officer, Timothy Cook, and Jonathan Ive, lead designer of the iPod, iPad, MacBook, and iMac.
I think that Steve had two sides to him. One was the creative side, and that was where Ives really shone, and the other was his financial side, and that's where Tim really shone. And so the board clearly went towards the financial side.
James Dion, a retail analyst, sees Apple approaching a potential turning point. Not so much this year with the iPad 3 and later iPhone 5. The concern is for the year after.
What's going to be really interesting is 2013. As the competitors begin to catch up, as Tim Cook's influence begins to either have a positive or a negative within the company, and I am also a little worried about their head designer, whether he's going to stick around. Those are some real big question marks for 2013.
For now, there's enthusiasm for Apple's latest upgrade.
Tablets are cutting into PC sales. In fact, Apple reported that in the last quarter how well the tablet did against PCs.
The new iPad will be available March 16th. Variations are priced between $500 and $829.